The WRC class of 2010 are gathered in Portugal for round 6 of the World Rally Championship. And on day 1 it was championship leader Sebastian Loeb who led the field away from the line, but not for the first time this season. As the opening car on the road, he would lose time as he struggled for grip on the gravel stages. He lies third, but we can expect a big push from him today as he looks to get back on top. The main beneficiaries of the clean lines left by Loeb and the other frontrunners were the Citroëns of Sébastien Ogier and Dani Sordo. Sordo was the early leader, but it was not quite an error-free run from the Spaniard. Ogier, though, was almost note perfect on his way to 5 stage wins. He ended the day with a lead over Sordo, approaching 30 seconds.
Okay, it was a good day. We tried to push quite hard all the day. The car was perfect. Now we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be very difficult, first on the world, but okay, it's like this.
The best of the Fords was Mikko Hirvonen. He'll start the second day over 45 seconds off the lead in 4th, but we'll be hoping that his road position today will help him to move up. Kimi Räikkönen and Ken Block were both back after missing the previous round in New Zealand. Kimi was picking his way through the tricky crests and corners that are a feature of these Portuguese stages on his way to 10th position. But Ken Block would not complete the day when he crashed out on stage 4. He will not restart today. Another driver who would have a day to forget was JWRC entrant Harry Hunt, who went off the road on stage 2. So this is the state of play going into day 2. Ogier leads Sordo by 26.6 seconds. Loeb is third, 44.8 off the top spot. Hirvonen another 2.1 seconds back. Peter Solberg is 5th, Jari-Matti Latvala 6th. Rally de Portugal is based in the south of the country in the city of Faro, the hub for the popular Algarve holiday region. But it will be no holiday for the crews as they tackle the 6 stages, totalling 135 kilometres in the hills to the north. And here's some more info on what awaits them. Day 2 is made up of 3 stages run twice. The first of these is the longest of the weekend. Almodovar is 26.2 kilometres of rough and tough gravel, which varies from open, fast-flowing sections to tighter technical areas as it climbs and descends through the valleys. Including the road sections, the cars will cover over 435 kilometres today. Dry sunny conditions again for the second day, and as he did in New Zealand, it's Citroën's new star, Sébastien Ogier, who will get the rally restarted on day 2. Close to stalling there in his eagerness to get away. A fast-flowing start to the stage here for the Frenchman, but this stretch of road is full of rhythm changes, so he'll need to maintain his concentration and focus for all 26 kilometres of Almodovar, especially as the first car on the road and facing the most slippery conditions. And just look how much dust and gravel is being thrown up behind the C4. Following Ogier into the stage is Dani Sordo. The normally super consistent Spaniard has still not yet finished on the podium this season. Again, looking second best to the impressive Ogier, he'll be determined to get ahead of the rally leader as he passes over another sequence of Portugal's infamous blind crests. The road clearing slightly with every passing car. Sébastien Loeb will have more grip than the leading pair after his incredible fight back on the second day in New Zealand. The Frenchman is again building up a Saturday morning charge in the open flowing section, the early kilometres of Almodovar.
Et droite 145 corde, ferme 110 plus corde max. Sur gauche 110 Milon, 80 mètres.
Loeb's neat, tidy style will be crucial for the tighter technical sections that follow this fast opening to the stage.
30 mètres, gauche 100 Milon, pas corde. Et poste tout droit à fond.
90 là.
Ouais. Et droitier, 50 mètres, droite 132.
Mikko Hirvonen begins the second morning almost 47 seconds behind the leader. But running fourth on the road. He'll also hope his superior grip will give him the chance to close up on the leaders. As was the case yesterday, the Fords are carrying 2 spare tyres. It means a heavier car, but on this abrasive gravel surface, controlling tyre wear could be crucial. Peter Solberg deliberately lost almost 20 seconds yesterday evening to ensure he starts 5th on the road. After a number of podium finishes this season, the former world champion's next target is a win. He needs to attack from the off this morning to take advantage of the clearer line, which is beginning to appear in front of Peter. Back with the rally leader now. Ogier still right on the limit as he fights for grip on the loose gravel. Let's check on the front runner's progress with virtual spectator now. Ogier's nearing the stage finish, but here in the approach to the 14.1 kilometre split time, you can see he's the slowest of the top 5. It's Loeb who's quickest at that point. He's on course to take a big bite out of the leader's advantage. 8.5 seconds up after 14.1 kilometres. It's looking like an impressive start to the day for Loeb. Ogier's cleared the stage and a chance now to catch up with the rally leader.
Sebastian ended the first stage on Saturday morning, and bar Sebastian Loeb, your splits are looking quite good.
Yeah, I think it's okay, but it's difficult to do better. It's so slippery, so I try to stay clean, but it's not the same grip as yesterday for me.
Danny Sordo is also on course to make up some time on Ogier in this first run through Almodovar. Tighter tree-lined section here towards the end of the stage, and the Spaniard has been a bit ragged in the last few kilometres. He's struggling to process his pace notes for some reason, and he actually ends up a few seconds slower than the rally leader. Over to Loeb then, and judging from those early split times, he should make up a lot of time on the front runners here.
Sur droite à fond, sur gauche à fond étroit, et gauche 142, frein pour 50 mètres, droite 120.
Into the flying finish.
Droite 120.
8.4 seconds quicker than Ogier. Well, not as much as expected. He actually lost time to his compatriot in the second half of the stage, but that's still a promising start to the day.
I don't know if Ogier made a mistake or not, but I was a lot quicker than him in the start of the stage, and then it was equal. So maybe the road cleaning is not the same everywhere. I've done a good run.
Kievenen's also quicker than Ogier in this stage. But despite running behind Loeb on the road, he can't match the world champion's pace. Mikko remains in 4th at the moment. Peter Solberg couldn't make the most of his road position either. He remains 5th. Jari-Matti Latvala was 2nd fastest, but only took a few seconds off those in front of him. He's still 6th. But the headline is that Loeb is still well over 30 seconds behind Ogier. So can the world champion reel in his young teammates? Rally de Portugal continues after the break.